Okay, so today we're gonna go over block training, which is basically just how to structure your workouts. But there's a lot of different ways to do this. There's different types of people out there. They've got different types of neurotypes, meaning that some people are more applicable to training in a certain movement repetitively over and over that does not bother them. And then some people mentally or not encouraged to keep doing the same thing over and over, and a variety of training works better for them. There's no right or wrong. They both work, but neurologically, depending on the type of person you are, you will have better results. This is one of the things that I've learned in Christian Thibodeau's advanced neurotyping seminar, and I got certified in. So this helps me work with a lot of athletes when I'm designing one-on-one programs for grapplers and fighters, because if you are not mentally able to perform the workout efficiently and effectively because you are unmotivated, we're not going to get the same type of results, because we really need you to push yourself in the gym to get the appropriate response neurologically so our bodies can adapt properly. So today we're going to go over a basic rundown on how to keep changing the main exercise but yet retest it every week without neurologically damaging yourself. All right, so block one, all right, right here. The first week is a box squat, all right? I love box squats because it really forces you to create starting strength from a dead stop position. This is crucial for wrestling, grappling-based sports, coming from a dead stop to explosion. Now, this is also the first wave, as in the continuing for explosiveness. So I'm just using this as the first example. And so we do a box squat, say about 5 by 5. I don't really go lower than that, but sometimes we will work towards that depending on the age of the athlete and the strength of the athlete as far as the advancement on how long they've actually been working out. But most of the time, grapplers and fighters are not advanced lifters. They are just simply good at their sport. So that's something to keep in mind. Creating some special program is fucking most of the time ridiculous. Okay, so we're gonna do, say, 5 by 5. These are all just arbitrary numbers for you to understand. All right, now the next week, we're just gonna skip box squats, where most of the time you would do it, but we're just gonna stay with split squats. And then next week, we're gonna jump over into a ski squat, all right? We're still working the quads, but we're just working them in a different manner instead of repeating the same thing over and over. Now, you could have a deload week, whatever you choose to do, but simply we would go back to box squats. And we could actually go from week 2 to week 3 in the next block, different exercises over and over and over, but we're always gonna come back to box squats, all right, as our first week. Now, why is that? Well, we still have to figure out, are we making any progressive overload? Are we making any gains? And in order to do that, we will have to retest that exercise. We could go 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, and simply just retest with a 1 rep max, things like that, which I just don't often do. You have to train in a 1 rep max fashion in order to elicit a proper response. And a lot of times people just hurt themselves. It's just unnecessary. So what I like to do is I like to take the 5 by 5. We'll do a good 5 solid reps, and we'll just record that, all right? So how are we gonna progress? How do we track our progression? I'm simply just gonna take whatever we did here and add 5 pounds, right here, 5 pounds. I don't care if you can add 25 pounds. We're gonna add 5 pounds, because slow and steady wins the race, not fast, okay? And every real weightlifter will know that you will hit a wall if you're like, well, I'm just gonna add 20 pounds. I know I can go higher. 5 pounds. And it'll be subsequently the same 5 pounds every single time until we finally do hit a wall. And then from there, we can change it, all right? If you have any questions, feel free to comment below and I will help you out.